Ali, a thrill-seeking young man, was always up for a challenge. When his friends dared him to explore a haunted cemetery deep in the forest, he didn't hesitate. The locals claimed that anyone who entered the forgotten cemetery never returned, but Ali brushed it off as superstition. Under a pale moonlight, Ali ventured into the dense forest, armed only with a flashlight. The trees creaked ominously, and the wind howled like a warning. Finally, he reached the cemetery, its rusted gates standing ajar. As he pushed them open, they let out a deafening screech, sending chills down his spine. The cemetery was eerie, ancient tombstones covered in moss, many tilted or broken. As he walked deeper, Ali spotted an unusually clean gravestone. When he shone his flashlight, his blood froze. The inscription bore his name and the date of death, tomorrow's date. Ali stumbled back in shock, convinced it was a prank. Suddenly, the ground beneath his feet caved in and he fell into an open grave. As he scrambled to climb out, icy skeletal hands shot out from the dirt, clawing at his legs. He screamed, kicking them away, and crawled out, only to find that the grave had sealed itself. Breathing heavily, he tried to leave, but the paths twisted unnaturally, trapping him. A cold breeze whispered in his ears, "You can't leave. You belong to us now." A pale woman in a tattered dress appeared from the shadows. Her hollow eyes glowed faintly, and her voice was a chilling whisper. "Your time is up. The grave calls for you." Before Ali could react, she raised a hand, and an invisible force hurled him into another grave. This time, the grave's dirt turned to quicksand, pulling him under. Desperate, Ali clung to a nearby tombstone, managing to escape, but not without the sensation of unseen hands brushing against his skin. As Ali wandered, trying to find a way out, the cemetery turned against him. One tombstone shattered violently, sending sharp shards flying. A piece narrowly missed Ali's face, leaving a gash on his cheek. The statues of angels surrounding the cemetery began weeping blood. Their stone faces twisted into grotesque grins as their hollow eyes followed Ali's every move. Shadows crawled out of the graves and surrounded Ali, whispering his name. When he tried to run, they formed a wall, forcing him into a corner. A swarm of ghostly crows descended from the sky, their sharp beaks tearing at his clothes and skin. Ali waved his arms frantically, but they wouldn't relent. He stumbled upon a shallow pool of water, only to see his reflection as a corpse, staring back at him. The reflection smirked before the pool turned into blood. Among the chaos, Ali saw a familiar face, a frail old woman he had insulted days before. She was now a ghostly apparition, her hollow eyes filled with sorrow and rage. She whispered, "You mocked the pain of others, and now death mocks you." Ali fell to his knees, overwhelmed by guilt and fear. Tears streamed down his face as he begged for forgiveness. Running aimlessly, Ali found himself at a decrepit mausoleum. Inside, he discovered an ancient book lying on an altar. The pages detailed the curse of the cemetery. The souls of the forgotten seek vengeance. Only the truly remorseful may escape their wrath. Ali cried out, admitting his mistakes and promising to change his ways. As his pleas echoed through the mausoleum, the spirits outside began to wail. The graves slowly closed, and the apparitions faded into the mist. Just as Ali thought he was safe, the mausoleum doors slammed shut behind him. A sharp pain seared his arm. Looking down, he saw words carved into his skin. "The grave still awaits you." Ali woke up at the edge of the forest at dawn, his body battered and his mind haunted. He vowed to live a better life, but the words on his arm reminded him that the curse wasn't over. Was he truly free, or was death just biding its time?